Okay, so today we're going to be assembling this poêle for the chicks, a little chicken house to get them out of their box. And I've got all the pieces here ready for step one, so I'm just going to assemble it and attach it together with these screws. This was just a cheap softwood kit. It didn't have any sort of waterproofing on it, so we put 2 layers of lacquer. First layer was watered down, 15% water, because it was onto bare wood, and that just sealed it. And the second layer was neat, and that waterproofed it all. So everything, all the wood's been sealed before we assemble it. Okay, so we just need to start putting it together. Just using a couple of G-clamps to hold the edges on while I attach it together. So the front and the back are different heights, and that's to allow for the cleaning tray to slide in and out. It's got some pre-drilled holes here, so that should make life a little bit easier. Okay, so screw this end piece on. I'm going to attach the door from the inside of the coop to the sort of outside unit. See, it was probably made to measure, but then they've added the metal mesh afterwards, so that's pushed everything out by about 2 millimeters. It has a little piece of wood there, so that's presumably to keep the shelf in the right place. I'll just get these screws in the holes ready. That's the 2 halves roughly assembled. The tray's not supposed to be in it yet, but I've left it there just so we can see if it's going to fit. Okay, so I'm just going to try and tighten this side up. Yeah, that works. Well, that's step one, the basic frame. Done.
This might be a little steep,
Yeah.
you know.
This is supposed to be the ramp for the chickens, but that's very optimistic, I think.
Dear, that's terrible.
I think I might have to do it as a sort of two-stage thing. Give them something else other than what they've supplied here.
Oh, Paul, that's dreadful.
They can't get up that. It's 65 degrees.
Well, I can't let my little 2-week-old chicks try to climb that.
So I think maybe down to there and then another right angle. Maybe down to the floor. But no, I'll not bother with that part. Last step for the roof is to put this ridge piece on, screw it in place. This is the roof to the egg box, which is supposed to be easily accessible, but that's it. That's what you do. Right, so last bits to put a handle there and there. Not a chance. That's atrocious. There. Better.
Okay, so although this is the south of France, and although June is next week, we're getting 6 degrees in the evenings. So there is no way we can put our little 2-week-old chicks outside without electricity for a heater. So we will be keeping them indoors, and hopefully in a week they will get warmer out there. The idea was to put them outside for the afternoons and then harden them off, etc. But we can't even do that at the moment. So this was the packaging that it arrived in. And as we've got to keep it indoors, we've got a table from the garden, but it made sense to use the packaging to make a sort of enclosure to capture all the scratchy bits they're going to throw all over our tiled floor. And that's just going to make life easier for us. And because it's 2 sections, all we've done is put them together. This is an old plastic tablecloth, and that's it. We've got a solution. Now we've got a waterproof solution. So now we're going to lift this up and put it in. And we still can open this a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. We've put our little hot plate in here. And the cable's going out the back. It should only be in there for a couple of days now, just at night time, so as they're familiar. We've got the water elevated, and the idea is that this time it will stay a bit cleaner. The idea is you should try and keep it chest height to the chick, but they grow all the time. And this is our new feeder, because they've got enough space for it, and they should all be able to get in there and eat. These we're going to put in at some point after they're all in. It's moving day. Calm down, that's the first thing. Hello. Come on. Now, you are beautiful. But look at the size of that wing. 2 weeks old. And she's so beautiful. Right, see what you make of there. Oh, you don't want to go. Oh, this is our very light coloured one at the moment. But these are inclined to change colour completely. He's really beautiful. In you go, meet your friend. There. Where's my little blondie? You usually have a lot to say, don't you? And you're very docile, aren't you? There. But it's all quite disturbing today. There you are. There you are. There you are. Things are just as you thought they would be. We'll take a rooster. You're really feisty, you are. This is a very confident little chap. And he's really beautiful. And just have a look at these wings. 2 weeks old. And he's very docile. He's not worried. But your girls will be happier when you arrive, and so will your friend. Oh, no, I want you in there. Come here. There. Look at that beautiful comb. And his beak's got shape. He's really lovely. 2 weeks old. There you are. In you go. That one's particularly flighty. And you are Miss Beautiful, aren't you? Really beautiful. Comb for me already. Look at that little tail. Really beautiful. Yes, yes, you're going with your friends. Then you can all have a chat. Now you can see the one over there has got a much bigger comb than all the others. Aren't they fabulous? Yes.